So yeah, we finna start from scratch. So boom, so we go to start, right? Boom, so new song, right? Boom, we go, these are my two templates that I'm telling you about. Well, I make one for mastering tracks, and then I make one for mixing. So this is my mixing track, and then this is my mastering track. We're gonna start empty so I can walk you through exactly how to do everything. This is the ambitious tutorial, you feel me? This is how I set my studio sessions up, and you can do the same thing in different DAWs. I believe Studio One actually has the format to switch to Pro Tools. Studio One, matter of fact, let's go. I believe so. I just kind of forgot how to do it, but it does. We gonna go look at that in a second. So yeah, let's get to it, man. So basically, I'm finna just name it. We gonna name it live stream, whatever. Live stream mix 34, cause I got so many live mix streams, whatever. So live mix stream 34. Sample rate, I like it at 88.2 kilohertz. It resonates pretty good. Resolution 32-bit flow. That's pretty good. Basically, I just upped. It's normally at 24. This is normally at 24, and sample rate is normally at 48. But I put them both up a notch because I do have a nice MacBook and a good interface, so it's able to process my audio at that sample rate, and and resolution is basically how much of it is ingesting, like how fast it's doing it, basically processing it. But anyways, yeah, so yeah, that's that. And then we got bars. I'm always in bars. Usually you switch this when you're in mastering, but we gonna get to that. But this is bars, time-based bars. Song length, don't worry about that. And then tempo is always very important, but we're not gonna worry about that right now either because we don't have a song. So 120 is the standard, and that's pretty good, right? So boom, 120 standard BPM is our tempo. Time signature 4/4. We always want to check this box right here to stretch audio file to song tempo. I will I'll explain it now, but basically it is good to check this box to have your voice and your audio basically in sync with the beat better. It sounds better when the audio is at the same. It sounds better when the audio is the same tempo as the beat. They're at the same BPM. So that's what that is. So yeah, let's get started. Yep. All right. So I don't know if y'all can hear me still. I think y'all should be able to still hear me, but not, clearly with not all the effects, right? Let me make sure. Let me just go see real fast. Yeah, so that's what that is. So yeah, let's get started. Yep. All right. So yep. So perfect. So y'all can still hear me pretty good. This is finna be lit. So the fact that y'all can still hear me, bro, I'm finna show y'all how I suit up my voice, bro. Bro, when I say, bro, audio engineering is so fun. I love it so much, and it's so easy, bro. I did not go to school for this. I learned this from just being very intrigued in it. But anyways, basically, this is like a video game, bro. It's literally The Sims. If anybody familiar with The Sims, it is literally, to me, The Sims, but for your voice. Literally, that's basically all it is. It's The Sims, but for your voice, because basically, that's what you're doing. You're suiting up your voice and making it sound appealing to the ear. That's the whole purpose of this stuff. So, embedding and manipulating frequencies in order to in compressing and equalizing. It's a lot to it. So we finna get into it, man. And I'm really excited because I'm really when I say I am really nice at what I do and I really understand the dynamics now, I'm very, 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 what's the word? I'm very happy. I guess. Just, whatever. You get what I'm saying. I'm very happy because I just wanted to use a better word. I just love words, bro. Words are amazing. But anyways, I'm really happy because I didn't never think I was gonna get this far where I'm at with this stuff, and to me, this is a huge step. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy to me, bro. I can't believe I'm really doing this right now. Like this is amazing. Like this is all I've been wanting to do with my life, and that's why I'm. Oh man. Alright, I'm not gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk straight about this engineering because life is great, man. But yeah, I'm finna get straight to this engineering with y'all. So these right here, what I just turned off is basically I mean, they're not important regardless right now because we don't have no beat, but I always keep these things off because they're like basically like so if you go back and stuff, it's gonna, and if it's just all right. So basically, this right here, the line right when it's playing, with this stuff turned on, it like follows the line. So you'll be doing something and it'll switch to the next screen. So I just turn it off basically. And so with that being said, so that's I'm just saying that's not really a start. So we should go ahead and get started with the tracks. And like I said, bro, I know I'm doing a lot of stuttering, I'm being all excited and stuff right now, but bro, I am going to put this on TikTok and basically edit it. So regardless, it's gonna hit. You feel me? I'm gonna edit it, make it short, simpler, and more digestible for people. But right now, like I'm just talking jitterbug right now. But whatever, bro. I know later on I'm gonna have fans and people gonna love to just hear me talk. So regardless, I don't care. Bro, what's going on? Am I offline? I'm off? What? Let's say I'm live. It's live. You say I'm live. You say I'm live still. Alright, but I'm finna get to it though. I feel like I'm BSing now, right now. Alright, yeah, let's go and get to it. Damn, let me check my kick. No messages. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. So, alright, so, boom. Alright, man. Alright, so, boom. I'm finna get to it. We finna get started, bro. This is not a hard process, but it is tedious. It's a very tedious process. That's what people need to understand. With audio engineering, it takes patience. You have to be patient, and you do have to listen to stuff over and over and over again, and all that good stuff. So whatever, man. So first thing first, bro, I guess I'll just I'm start here. These are your tools up here. Yeah, so each tool, each tool is assigned to a number. So you click one. What's going on? You click one and it takes you to the arrow. Two takes you to whatever that thing is. See, because I don't even see. I'm not even too sure about everything myself. You feel me? But I don't. I know it's not something I just I immediately need or desperately need. I don't. This isn't something you're really going to be using regardless. So, but that's two. Three is the knife, or range tool, whatever you want to. Oh no. That's the range tool. Well, I don't know how to use the range tool, and be honest. But three is like the split. You just kind of click it, and then you click whatever audio you want to split, or whatever, And then this is obviously the eraser, and then we got this thing right here, which is like I don't really know about this thing. Look, here we go. Freehand. Well, clearly it's a thing that you draw, and they got the different angles. They got the different shapes of tones that you can use. But I really don't know. I don't never use this, and I don't know how to use this. So I'm just saying. So it's probably stuff I shouldn't even go over with y'all. Cause all this stuff right here, I do not know nothing about, bro. I don't know how to use it, which would be cool if I did know how to use it, cause I know it's something that'll help. Quantumizing right here, to quantize. This is quantize, my bad. Quantize, and this is basically kind of. I don't know nothing about that either. Golly, what do I know, bro? I don't know nothing. Okay, now I do. I know something, but I do want to. I see. I kind of do want to go to school, or I even do like an online class, bro. Learn this stuff, man. Let's get started, man. So we learned the tools. These are the tools. Well, you learned as much tools as I can teach you, goddamn. But those are the tools. And so what you want to do is add a track, right? Boom. So we're gonna add a track. I guess the first track of course is going to be the beat. Yeah, so we're gonna go with the beat, and you can name it beat. And so what I like to do with the tracks is color coordinate them so they can be organized. So it can be better organized. I kind of want to start over, but it's all good. Let's get to it. But yeah, and I really want to start over. I ain't gonna stunt because I don't like how I'm doing this. I'm supposed to be more. Well, I know I'm gonna edit it, but I was supposed to be more sharper and direct and more precise on how I'm talking. I don't like how I'm doing all this indecisive type of shit. You feel me? So, but whatever, man. Like I said, I'm gonna just make a better one. I'm gonna make a shorter one with just getting the main information that I'm explaining to y'all. Make it easier like that. So we can do it like that. Anyways, so the beat usually just be blue. Audio, yeah, it's gonna be audio. Then we're going to yes. So for the beat, all right. So on the mixing stage for the beat, when you drop your beat, you do want your beat to be in stereo for mixing, because the reason being is because you want it as loud as possible, and the producer who made whatever beat, or if you made the beat, whatever, you want it to basically be to the max when you're ready, when you're getting ready to mix your vocals in. If that makes sense. You want the beat as loud as possible, basically. Not saying in the DAW. I'm just saying like But anyways, that's what I'm saying. That's why we want it in stereo. You'll see what I'm saying. Because not loud as possible. Because the thing is, I like to record with my stuff turned down, which is really, it makes it a lot. It brings you a lot better clarity in your vocals when you record with the beat turned down slightly. I usually be at -6, but I heard people say -12, -16, whatever. All these, I use -6. I like the way it sounds, and I feel like I can hear myself pretty good. So we're gonna put that at -6 stereo. No preset, we're doing none of that. So all that's is good. It's blue, color blue beat. This is the beat. So like I was saying, this is what I was saying about the negative. Recording it at lower. So I like to record at -6. When you're recording, whenever you're mixing and recording, you always kind of want to, even with your vocals, you're going to want to record in the negative dBs. Always, 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 always. And the reason being is because it helps with the cadence. I mean, not the cadence. It helps with the ambience, and it basically kind of levels and synchronizes your vocals with the beat a lot better versus having everything turned up. You basically, this is a part of mixing. It's figuring out where your voice lay at in the beat, right? So boom, so this is our beat, right? That's our beat track. So like I said last time, these two are the same, right? This is our mixer. See, we got at the bottom here, we got the edit, which I really kind of just use more for making beats. I mean, you can use it for, audio engineering. You can use it for mixing and mastering and stuff too. But, I mean, I kind of do everything up here. But if you want maybe a closer look, or, I do like that this right here, you can, let's say you got your stuff on the eraser right here, right? And then you got this right here. Well, basically if you record something, you can edit it down here as well as you edit it up here. So this is just like a second screen for your mixing. You feel me? So yeah, that's that. But so yeah, boom. And so it was like that. So let's get us a beat real fast. Any beat would do. Just get this one beat I had. Let's get us a beat real fast, and then I'm going to start setting up this process. Hold on. Let's see, is this the beat right here? Yeah, this it. This so hard, dang. This so hard. I got some shit in the boy. Oh yeah, we probably finna record. We probably finna record to this so this so live. Alright, and so these beats, bro, that I'm getting, bro. Tell me why my homie. Man, I'm gonna stop giving my sauce away. There, just nothing there, man. That's insane. I ain't gonna give my sauce away. Cause ain't nobody gonna give me sauce. Ain't nobody caring about, man. I ain't giving no more sauce out, bro. Fuck all that. Fuck all that, nigga. You gotta go put in hard work and figure this shit out like I did, goddamn. Ain't no motherfucking what's calling this bitch, nigga. Let's see. Yeah, this shit right here. This so tough. I ain't gonna stand. This so tough. What happened? Oh, this so tough. Alright, so what I was gonna say is let's do this first. So this gonna be the beat. Fuck it, I'll tell y'all, man. I'll let y'all know. I mean, it's probably not a big deal. It ain't like nobody probably go find this or see this anyways. But if you do, you are a GOAT and you just came across a hidden gem. I got this beat that I'm finna use right now off of Producer AI. Yes, this is a AI generated beat, but which is good because oh, it's up here. I'm tripping. Which is good because, and what am I supposed to be doing? Oh yeah, getting that shit. And which is good because basically, bro. Hold on, y'all. I am getting the BPM for this song off that Tune Bed. Shout out to my nigga Kick. Shout out to my dog Kick, man. He put me on that Tune Bed. You feel me? You go to Tune Bed, you can find the BPM of a song, man. It's other ones too, but I like Tune Bed. It's pretty, what you call it? I want to say it's pretty legit, cause the other ones I had ran on wasn't as legit for some reason. It was like off and shit. It was just weird. Okay, so the BPM for this is 94. It's always in the night. Ooh, they like me. 94. The AI be trying to make some clean ass beats for me. That's what that be, bro. AI be like, bro, I got you, bro. I'm finna make this badass beat for you. Alright, but yeah, like I was saying, this beat is AI generated, bro. I got this beat from my homie. Well, nah, I didn't get it from him, but he put me on the website to basically literally make your own beat through a prompt. They prompt you. You can't say stuff like, oh, make me a Juice WRLD beat or make me a 21 Savage beat. You can't say an artist. You got to like describe the type of beat, but it would literally make you a type of beat like you asking, like dead ass. So we always want to get the BPM because that is very, very important. You see, I switched it down there at the bottom. The tempo is the BPM. I switched it to 94, which basically and if you notice that these numbers and stuff, they got smaller. You know what I'm saying? Because basically it's it's a different speed and BPM and tempo. So yeah. This beat This beat is so tough. Alright, so that's our beat. I like that beat a lot. So boom, right? So we cool on the beat now. And so now what we about to do, which is the long and tedious process, is set up our vocals. And set everything up. Oh, I'm tired, but hey, I love what I do, man. I am tired, but I love this so much. Alright, so what we about to do is set up our vocals, right? So so we go back up here to the plus, and we're gonna hit the plus. Now what we're gonna do is track. I'm gonna do, no, we gonna do main track, right? We're gonna leave it at audio. You can make it whatever color you want. I'm gonna go with purple this time, or let's see, like this purple. Yeah, I'm gonna go with purple. And then I want a bright color. Never mind, I'm gonna go with yellow. I just want something bright. There we go. So I'm gonna go with yellow for main tracks, and then see audio. And so for your main track, you want to switch that to mono, because you want to record your vocals in mono stages, in mono format, because it basically it's better to sound record in mono whenever you are in your mixing, when you're in your mixing session. And the reason being is basically mono is to help it be more of your raw vocals versus a spacious, or like kind of somewhat like, you know, if you do stereo, it's gonna sound more like spacious and wide instead of, you know, like, you know, basically that's what it is, you know. At least I believe so. And so that's that. So boom, right? Main track. We're gonna do main track 1 because we're gonna have multiple tracks. So boom. So now this is our track, right? We got a main track, right? Boom. Actually, this is, you know what, this is how we gonna do it. My bad. We're gonna change this. We're gonna change this main track. We're gonna change it to record here. My bad. I'm messing up. Delete that. Let's do record here, make it red. I'm tripping, I forgot. This is the best way to do it. So boom. So now we created another track, and it's gonna, you go put like record here or whatever you want to put, you know. And this track right here is basically your recording track. You're never gonna like leave your vocals on this track. You're always gonna just record on it and move them left, or move them up and down. Move your vocals up and down and leave this track. This way it kind of helps you stay organized and, you know, basically kind of know exactly. I didn't know I was turning the damn beat down as I was doing that, but it basically helps you understand exactly where you are at when you're recording your session. So yeah, all right, so boom, like I said, so we got record here, right? Record here, and so boom. So first thing first, so when it comes to recording, right, this stuff right here, all this stuff that I don't know what you have in your DAW or how your DAWs work, but all DAWs, I do believe some DAWs have like standard, you know, standard plugins, basically plugins that just come with your DAW, right? Mine's did, Studio One did, and I got this DAW, which is Digital Audio Workstation, if you was curious. I got this DAW at a good 10, 11, 12 some years ago, bro. I'm so serious. I got this, and I've upgraded it so much. Like I've upgraded it so much. Like I went from the Apollo to the Focusrite. I mean, not the Apollo. Listen, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm definitely dyslexic. I went to the Focusrite to the Apollo. The Apollo is the better version of the better interface. Okay, it's not the Focusrite is basically a beginner's interface for sure. The Focusrite, that was the first one I started off with, which isn't bad. It's not a bad interface to start with at all. It is actually a decent, really decent. It brings a little warmth, you know what I'm saying? And it's a pretty decent interface. And what I want to say is like, basically, bro, it's good to start off with. If you got maybe you're trying to start some music, or maybe you got like a little nephew, little brother, little cousin, anybody. That DAW is not DAW. I'm sorry. That interface is definitely a good interface to start off with. And you can, then you can get that one. It's most likely gonna be like one of the cheapest ones. You probably can find something cheaper though. Honestly, of course, go to pawn shops. Look at the pawn shop. I always do that. But basically, yeah, I know I'm doing a lot of talking, but basically, yeah, let's just gonna get to it because I forgot what the hell I was even saying. Basically, yeah, oh, interface and stuff. But anyways, we gonna get on to the next one. So my interface, and then also the Apollo, my interface, it has all these features on there. That's why I really love this interface, bro. I have the Apollo Solo. It comes with two input channels, really three input channels. Cause you can plug up some in the front too. I forgot about that. So 3 input channels. It has a high pass filter on it. It has phantom power on it, which is the 48. You'll see like plus 48V. That's called phantom power, which condenser microphones need in order to operate. They don't operate without phantom power being used. So I always keep that in mind if you're trying to get started. So 48, like I said, 48 hertz. I mean, not 48 hertz, 48V. That's the phantom power, and then it has a pad, which is something like basically you turn the pad on when you are dealing with multiple sources of audio. Like if you're dealing with multiple sources of audio, you use a pad because it does like create a certain ambience. Like it'd be like shh, you just be making all that noise and doing all types of crazy stuff. So you put the pad on. That's what a pad is for. A pad is like for stuff like you're recording instruments and doing stuff like that. I'm pretty sure. And so this circle thing, and I forgot what this circle thing was for. I think that's the low pass filter. I can't really truly remember, but that might be the low pass filter. And then yeah, man, this thing, I've been having this stuff for years and I love it, like for sure. This is a $30 microphone, so the microphone doesn't sound as great as my old microphone, because my old microphone was like an $800 microphone, supposedly. It was a good one. I know it was a good one, though, but this one is nowhere near as good, but my engineering never changed, so I make this microphone damn near just as good as my old microphone. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, I really been putting in work and doing this shit. Alright, so let's get back to it, man. So basically, like I was saying, bro, we starting right here, right? So this is the beat. That's the beat, and then this is the record track that we created, right? We go create a record track. Like I said, these two are the same. This one's in stereo, that means stereo, and then that means mono. So, yeah. So basically, how we gonna do this is like, this is my voice right now with nothing on it, right? Nothing at all, right? So that's what it sounds like. And so what we gonna do is we're gonna slowly, gradually add stuff to make it come to life and bring it warmth and bring it analog and basically bring it to life, bring the vocals to life, add some reverb, add all that good stuff, right? So first thing first, right? Okay, first thing first is your plugins, right? Once you get to this stage right here, boom, we got stuff set. We got 2 tracks set up, right? One for our beat, one for where we go record it, right? That's what we got, right? So basically, with plugins, right? Plugins are They're basically the real thing of whatever it's mimicking. Like whatever you see, for example, this is an actual machine. This is an actual compressor. And I bought this compressor off of Waves. Most of my plugins are from Waves, definitely. Waves have good deals. They have good plugins, really good plugins. I love every last one of my plugins. I spent at least, I want to say at least $300 on plugins. So I got a lot of plugins. And so this one right here is called this is a compressor, but this compressor is an actual compressor. Like basically this is an actual machine that you can buy in real time, real physicality. I don't know if that's a word, but but basically you can buy this thing right here in real time. Like they have a real one. Like this is an actual machine. You feel me? So that's pretty cool, right? And so I was just showing you that. So basically, I just want to say that plugins are very, very important in the mix, right? So first thing first, a plugin, you have to plugins have a sequence they go in. Yes. The way you map out your plugins is the way you map them out and put which one is next and which one is before and all this right? It will basically alter your tone and your voice as you're changing positions of your plugins on your tracks, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So basically, all right, so this is, like I said, this is the compressor, right? And so since we got it on the track, whatever you put underneath it or on top of it matters. It's going to alter how this sounds, if that makes sense, or how your voice sounds. It's going to alter how your voice sounds, but I'm saying both top and bottom matter. Like, so if you put something on top, it's going to sound a certain way. If you put it at the bottom, it's going to sound a certain way. So sequence matter when it comes to mixing, big time. Like, that matters a lot. You'll be listening to your song, right, and you'll hear like some ambience, or it's not sounding good, it's not really hitting. One little change like this would just make your shit sound so much better. Like just one little, you need to move this on top of this or something, and then your shit is bam, right? So, like I was saying, so boom, right, this is how I like to set up, right? So boom, I definitely use that compressor. I use that compressor a lot. I love that compressor, but for your first track, what you want to do is use any type of EQ for your first track. And so also, when it comes to EQing, it is okay. I've learned this from a different artist. Watch his YouTube videos. Wave Monopoly, that's his name. That's his website, Wave Monopoly. I watched a video of him. He said some really cool stuff. He said, where was I at though? Let me see. Plugins. Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say. How did I forget? Oh my god, I can't be doing. See, this is terrible. I'm gonna remember in just a second. What did this man say? What did I was trying to tell y'all? I just forgot that fast. That's insane. That is insane. Damn. I can't believe I forgot like that. That is crazy. Anyways, man, let's get back to it. I forgot, man. Whatever. Hey, I ain't tripping on this live. It ain't gotta be perfect. I know I'm getting some good content in though, so regardless, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of this, you feel me, you will know what you're doing, but I ain't gonna lie, I do talk a lot, so there we go. Alright, so first thing that's what I was finna freaking tell y'all. I think it finally came back to my head. Basically, I was just finna say is that it's okay to multi EQ or use multiple EQs, multiple compressors, multiple whatever you want to add, whatever you want to multiply up, like whatever you want to amplify. It is okay to use a extra one of those or EQ. But EQing is really important when you want your voice to sound clear, give you that clarity, basically bring you some you can hear your words very well. So you definitely want to do all that, right? basically I was gonna say, so EQs are gonna be first. EQs are always gonna be first when it comes to mixing down a track, because you want to level out your raw vocal. You know what I'm saying? You want the rawest vocal. You want it to be. And so this is one of my favorite EQs right here. I use this right here, and I'm gonna just put it on there. Yo, 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 yo. And so you can really do it yourself, but I'm never gonna do that shit because they have presets, and I be trying to get people to like, bro, why do all this and do all this and do... I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cool, I would, but I'm gonna just use the presets. Yeah, I'm just gonna. They have presets, but if you really enjoy mixing with the EQ and doing all that, then do it. You feel me? But I'm gonna go to the presets because they sound good to me. So. You got this one, you got the 50 hertz, the 60 hertz removal, which basically means that anything under 60 hertz will be removed. And then, let's see, more presence. That more presence always hit for me. To me, more presence make it sound more full. So that's why I always I go here, go to no more presence. It makes it more full to me. So boom, so now we got, so that's what we got. We got our EQ on the track, on our first track, right? Pro EQ on the first track, man. So next what I want to do is use, and actually I'm going to put, let me see. Now I'll put it at the bottom. But next I'm going to use another EQ. I am definitely gonna double EQ. I double triple EQ if I have to, but not on the track. So I'm gonna just put 2 EQs on the track and some other stuff, and then when it's time to bust when it's time to bust in FX stuff, I'm gonna do it a different way. So yeah. All right. So boom. Right. All right. So boom. So this is the other EQ. It is called a parametric equalizer, which this helps basically manipulate the frequency of your voice, and you can basically I love this thing because it is really good at helping stuff resonate and basically marinate in your brain. Basically, no, seriously though, that's basically what this thing kind of does. It's like, you know, it's bending and toning frequencies to your voice, just so it can. This is how you can make your voice an instrument, basically, and you know, you can kind of talk to people and get people to understand certain things with this tone. All right, so let me find. So what I like to do is I like to use actual frequencies and try to put it there and see what it sounds like. But I use actual frequencies like 528, 432, which is, you know, y'all know what that is. I got the tuning fork for the 432 hertz. 432 hertz, which is the natural. It's the natural frequency of the universe. My bad. I'm really getting sleepy. I need to go and speed this up. I'm probably definitely not making a video. I mean, a song, but I'm gonna get done. I'm gonna set up everything before. Anyways, though, yeah, man. So I like to put this EQ on there because, like I said, it's a good resonating EQ, and I like to do cool stuff like let's say we gonna do it at 963. Which is the God frequency. If anybody know, 963 is called the God frequency, and that's where I'm putting this bad boy at. If I get it, and then I don't struggle too hard. If I can't get it, I just can't get it. I'm not gonna stop. But if I can get that, man, 963, you finna get it. Hold on, let's see. Hey. Ooh, I hit that 999. Should I take? Let me see how I say 999. Yo. Yes, sir. Yo, I might take the 999. I'm gonna take the 999. I'm gonna take the 999. I like 999. I'm gonna take 999, bro. It sound like it's at a good frequency. Yeah, I like it. So boom, right? We got that in there. So boom, that's that, man. So now we got 2 EQs on our track. We have the Pro EQ, which is this, right here. We have the Pro EQ. I honestly did not do nothing to it besides turn the auto volume on it up, the auto gain on it, and I put it at high quality. Didn't touch none of this stuff, and it does everything on its own. This is called More Presence. It is a preset. So that's what I did, right? Boom. And then this one is manual. I went and found 999 frequency kilohertz. Is that kilohertz? Let me see. No, just hertz. With the gain of 0.52. So yeah, it sounds pretty good though. So that's that. And then so next, what I like to do. So how you set up the tracks, bro? With the tracks, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't. You kind of don't want to. So with the tracks, you don't want to do too much with the tracks because you're still going to be setting up other tracks, basically. You know, like the bus. Just because it's called track, you gonna be on the bus, brother. And that hoe is, you know what I'm saying, it's the bus, nigga. But anyways, so yeah, so boom, right? So what we gonna do is, the next one that go on here, and for me, and that's for me. So these two, I'm gonna be honest, the next one is a compressor. The compressor and the EQ to me, I feel like you can experiment with those two. If you want to try putting the compression on top of the EQ, you can try to see what it sounds like. But I rather prefer, you know, I feel like I know what I'm doing, so I prefer to just have EQs on top of compression. And by the way, I don't know if anybody knows, but compression is to make your voice louder. It's gonna raise the volume up. It's gonna bring it, but so it brings the volume up of your voice, but also have a threshold to peak to where it start peaking at, basically. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so okay, so all right, so boom, right? Alright, so far, like I said, we got Pro EQ, Parametric EQ. We got 2 EQs on there, and now what we gonna add, what I like to do is add a compressor. I got 2 different compressors. I like to use, honestly, me personally, I love using my Wave stuff, because I spent money on that stuff, and it's like really good, but my DAW did come with its own presets, you know what I'm saying? They just old as hell. So I just be like, man, you know, so. But for this one, I'm definitely, you know, go back. We're going to put this on there, right? Boom. So now you can probably hear me a lot better. You feel me? Damn, I ain't gonna lie, that shit sound good. Yo. Yes, sir. Yeah, this shit see? It sounds beautiful. Right here is like so perfect. I might just leave it like this, bro. This sounds perfect. Oh my God, why is it so perfect? I got that up on Start Me Up. Let's see. Vox. Start Me Up. Yes, sir. That Start Me Up had it perfect. That Start Me Up. Yes, sir. Yeah, we gonna leave that on Start Me Up. Yeah, and so that's that. I just want to see how it sound. This isn't, I don't want to say like that. So a lot of this stuff is just kind of just playing around. It's literally experimenting, bro. That's how you get better. That's how you gotta play with your. Shoot, I'm sorry, y'all. You gotta play with your stuff. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, try to learn some stuff in it. Yeah, try to learn some stuff, man. Alright, so boom, boom, boom. This really, really good. I ain't gonna stunt, but I kind of want to add a gate, but I think I'm gonna leave it just like this. Let me just look again, cause it sounds too good. I'm gonna leave it just like that, bro. That shit sounds amazing. So boom, right? So alright, so now after we do this, right? What we gonna do is go ahead and start duplicating the track. That's why I did it like that. I just started with this track because I know I'm gonna have to do it to all of them. You gonna want to do it to all of them. So whenever you are taking them off your record track, they're gonna sound the same, right? So that's why I do this. So we'll duplicate. We just gonna make 2 for right now. Duplicate, and then duplicate. All right. So now once you got your duplicated tracks, we're gonna change them to main or whatever you want. I do main 1, main 1, and main 2. Main 1, main 2. You can do more because, depending on what type of track you're doing, however you're doing it, you can do a lot more, but you just kind of gotta, you just gotta know what your computer processing speed can handle or how much it can handle whoop wop type of vibes, because, this shit actually it takes a lot, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so once we do that, right, so boom, so this is how I like to do it. I like to have this one over here because we're going to add ad-libs, sorry about that. We're going to add some ad-libs over here. So this right here is the thing, right? So what we do is, boom. Okay, so you can go to the bottom, right? And you can type in main 2. Let's see. Yeah, we already typed the words in. So now what I'm doing is trying to change the color. There we go. Okay, let's do it like this. Exactly. Alright, so I'm going to just change it. Like I said, I'm going to do yellow. Oh, not that one. Damn it. Hold on. I'm going to do yellow. The reason why I'm doing yellow, I like yellow too. So that's why. And then because it's a bright color, so I just want my colors to be bright so I can see them good. So boom. So now we got 2 tracks. 2 tracks. Because remember, this track right here is literally just to record on, and then you're going to move whatever it is you record up or down, however you got your stuff set up, you know what I'm saying? But I like doing it like this because it just keeps it very, very organized, you feel me? And it just looks good. It looks better. It look better with that little gap or a little gap between your ad-libs and your actual main tracks and stuff. It kind of helps you sort them out better. That's my opinion. So, yeah, just opinions, man. So, anyway, so boom. So, since we got that, let's go ahead and make our ad-libs tracks too, which is going to low-key be kind of the same thing, but we just going to turn them down. That's it. Because it's ad-libs. And so, we're going to go ahead and let's go ahead and duplicate track, and now we're gonna make these our ad-libs, right? Ad-libs, right? Boom. All right, boom, 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 right? So then I usually make these white, so I'm gonna make them white. So yeah, but I don't like that white. I don't like it. Let's see what else I can do. I just don't like the way it look. Let me see what it look like. I definitely shouldn't use no green because that'd be on my other ones. I might use blue. Yeah, I'm gonna use that color. Like this even matters. You should be able to do it from down here too, but it's not letting me, whatever, so. Yeah, I'm gonna do the blue. I like the blue. Alright, so boom. Alright, so now that we got 2 mains and 2 ad-libs tracks. You feel me? I'm just listening. That's just how I do it. I like to do it like this so I can see what's what and know what's going on. It just helps you stay organized through the whole mixing process and session. So yeah, so boom, like I said, so now we got our little stuff going, right? So boom, now we're still not gonna focus too much on the ad-libs right now, like I said, and then with the ad-libs you just want to kind of turn them down. I'm gonna just do what I always do, what they been on. So we're gonna turn them down to that. I do record at a low dB. So it can sound a lot so it sound more natural. So I do -6. Like I said, I do -6. Oh no, I'm tripping. I do -11. -11.1. You know, I gotta add that. Yeah, but that's usually what I do right there. I usually do it like that. And so that way I can mix a little more and mix a little better to bring that dynamic range out. If that makes sense. Yeah, of course that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I know exactly what I'm talking about. So that's the nigga. Alright, so boom, right? So right now what we gonna do, we just gonna focus on our mains in the recording track. These three you want them to all be the same, right? We want these to all be the same because they're going to unless you just don't care and want this to go to. But anyways, we want these all to be on one bus with each other. And the reason why is because the bus basically helps distribute the plugins power. So you got the bus and you have an FX channel that you can use that both to me they do the same thing, but they sound different. So if you put certain plugins on the bus, it will sound different. It will sound different than you putting the plugins on the effects channel. Yeah, so if you put plugins on your bus, it's going to sound different than you putting plugins on your effects channel. But they're the same thing. You can both do the same thing to each one. You can connect main, and I usually do both. I collect. All right, so for example, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all. So we got the like I said, the main one, yellow one, and this one, right? We got these three. We're gonna connect them all to a bus right now. Add bus for selected channels. Boom, right? So boom, I just made them a bus. This is a bus over here. So like I said, a bus is basically to help distribute the energy of or the power of the plugins. And so since this one's gonna be from my mains, I'm gonna make it yellow like them. That way I can keep up with it, right? Boom. So this is yellow. This is bus 1. I usually put M bus. Yeah, I'm gonna put M bus just so I can remember. M bus. Alright, so this is bus 1, right? Bet. So this is bus 1. That's bus 1. And so with bus 1, so that's bus 1. And then what we gonna do is let's just do it like that. Let's start from there. Let's start on bus. I was gonna do everything. Let's just start slow. Alright, so we got our little tracks made, sound pretty good. Now we're gonna use our bus. And so I usually use plugins that I bought from Waves because they work really well to me, and they are actual equipment of actual working. You know what I'm saying? Equipment like studio equipment, but basically I really like these a lot. Let me type it in now. Sorry. I really like these a lot. They work really well. Like all these work really well. I just type in Wave and I got so much. So with the bus, so first thing with bus, what you want to start with is literally the same thing, an EQ. But if you have a bus EQ, that will be a better option because basically the bus, like I said, it's more for you trying to get that final sound out of your raw vocals. That's what you're connecting stuff to the bus for, and you're gonna do like little touching finishes like EQs that you maybe So basically, what I'm gonna start off with is this thing right here, SSL composition mono, which is it's like a bus compressor. See, it says G Master Bus Compressor. I literally spent $40 on this thing, but I love it. I love everything that I bought, and I feel like everything I bought was more than worth it. So this is the bus though. This is my bus, my compression bus. And usually what I do, this is literally what I do. I don't do too much with this stuff, bro. I literally use their presets. They come with presets, and I go down here through their presets. And for this one, I just do mastering. I usually do mastering. I do mastering. Boom. Yeah, that's what I do. I click on mastering. You can adjust this stuff too if you want, but right now we're not gonna do that. I'm just gonna set everything up. So that's the first one, right? Boom. That one, which sounds good. I love it. You know what I'm saying? And then let's see. And also, whenever we get done with this one, you want to make sure that your bus and your FX channels are showing in the scenes. But we're gonna get to that. We're not there yet. So let's finish setting up this bus. So that's one of the first ones I love doing. I really love the SSL compressor. I bought it from Waves. We're gonna go to now. Let's see. I love the SSL compressor. Let's see what else we get. Oh, I'm gonna use a fat channel. I'm gonna use this thing. So a fat channel is like a huge EQ. Like it's like a super big EQ thingy. And so that's what we're gonna use. Boom, right? SSL channel. I like this thing a lot. This is a very, very good one. I got it from I got it from Waves. They had like a bundle pack going too, I believe. But I love this thing. Yeah, there we go. So boom, look. As you can see, all I did was go to my presets and I just clicked leave box. Look how good this stuff sounds. Look at all this stuff. I'm not finna mess with all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I can if I want to. Don't get me wrong. I understand the threshold, ratio, compress, release, the releases, and, you know, range expand. I understand what's going on. I just don't want to put in the work that people, look at these famous people that put in all this work on here and got stuff presetted for you that you can adjust from their presets. I'd rather just adjust from a preset. But yeah, look, it's sounding better and better. It's sounding more full, right? Alright, so boom, I got it sounding more full. Alright, so what I like to do next after this, we got what I like to do next is, hey, this is sounding really good. Like, oh, another thing, I want to throw this out there. Whenever you do stuff like this, like basically start over with your dog and like make you a brand new thing, bro, you get better as you keep doing that. You have to, it's good to keep doing it, like keep setting it up, like starting over and resetting it up, because you'll do stuff differently and it'll sound a lot better. Like you always want to keep doing and trying different things with this stuff, because that's how you be a great engineer. You feel me? You gotta know how to configure and troubleshoot. So boom, I'm not gonna lie, this sounds so good. I usually put another compressor. I might put the old compressor I got, because this sounds amazing. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do the vitamin. There we go. So next, I'm putting my vitamin on here. I love the vitamin. It's literally just the EQ. The vitamin sounds great. I love the vitamin. It adds that, just a little bit of life to it. I ain't going to say a little bit. Say a lot of life. But, so like I said, like everything I do, I go to the presets. Boom. Click the preset. Go down, they got different presets that you can use. You see what I'm saying? Look at this. Boom. I really don't use one that much. Let me see, 2. Like, I like 2 and 3. 2 sounds good. 2 sounds super full. Bro, this sounds even better than my other mixes. This is crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. Alright, so, what I think I'm gonna do is put a de-esser on this one. De-esser. Hey. I'm back with Johnny. And this is a standard compressor that came with my DAW. So this stuff's old, but I still use it. They work pretty good still. So I still use them here and there, but I do like newer stuff. It sounds better, but this give me a good vintage, cool vintage sound. So, but I'm gonna probably put this on a DS, so let's see what it sounds like. Alright, so now I got a DS. Yeah, so I got a de-esser on here, which basically takes all the it takes all that extra, you know what I'm saying, the extra ambient stuff out whenever you're speaking. So boom, alright, so look like we got a really good start right now. So boom, let's go ahead and save that. That's crazy that, let me see some. Yo. That's crazy that they're tapped in like that. Oh, snap. So, what if I put the send on then? Let's see. Since the thing is just connected, that's crazy. Let's see. Yo. Does it sound louder? Yes, sir. See? Now it's doing that. So it's like it doesn't. I think I should just keep. That's crazy. Okay, I'm learning new stuff. I'm gonna take that off though. Keep it. Take that off. Yo. Yeah, so we gonna keep it like that, right? And then so now we got that compressor on there. And so usually what I do, I definitely gotta put this bad boy on there, cause this is one of my favorites for sure. Let me go back. Z. There we go. All right. Cool. Yeah, that's cool beans right there. Alright, yeah, so this is definitely one of my faves so this is one of my faves right here. Let's see. Oh, there we go. So this is definitely one of my faves. Bro, this is a master thingy thing right here. It's called the Vocal Rider. I love this thing with a passion. The Vocal Rider Live Mono. Bro, this thing is a beast, bro. I don't know what's the difference between these. But we definitely gonna go with this Vocal Live Mono. But this thing is, bro, I love this thing to death, bro. This is one of the best plugins I bought so far, I feel like, because basically what it does is like it synchronizes, it's really good at syncing your voice with the beat, like without you have to do too much EQing and like this is like some good icing on the cake. Like it kind of helps make stuff a lot easier. Like literally, that's it. And I'm not gonna really mess with it right now. I like to mess with this a lot, but I'm not gonna mess with it right now because it sounds pretty good. And I'm just gonna leave it alone for right now because we don't really need to mess with it right now. So it sounds good. That's that. I think also what I wanted to add on here, I do believe I would like to add a gate. It's called a gate. So gates in it's this thing right here. I like to add gates on because gates basically are like tamer. They kind of like, give it a little tame, it tame it a little bit to where it's not so, you ain't got too loud of highs, too loud of lows, too loud, like it kind of just makes it tamed and so like for example, we go do tighten up, right? Tighten up. That's all it did. Tighten up. As you can hear it, it sounds a lot more clear. Tighten up. That's all it does, see? It makes it a lot more, just more appealing to the ear. It sounds a lot better. And then the last thing but not least, what I like to put on here is a limiter, because limiters definitely help you from not peaking. So I always put a limiter on here. What is this? UAD precision limiter. I want to try it. Let's see. I don't know. I never tried this one before. Let's see what it sounds like. Okay, I don't have that. I'm definitely finna get no. I don't know nothing about that. So just give me my regular limiter right here. My easy to use limiter. This is my easy to use limiter. So boom. Yeah, and that's the limiter. So that's the limiter on there. And I usually kind of, let's see. Yo. Yo. I usually kind of like put it like on cleanup because you kind of want it, because it's just easier to, and we could do like true peak. Let's do soft clip. Soft clip is more natural. So boom, right? So yeah, I got it on cleanup with the limiter, and that kind of helps it. It kind of just helps it not go over and peak out type deal. You can kind of be like super loud and it's gonna be tamed. You're not gonna get louder than, than what you got your stuff set to, because it hits a certain level, and then it starts its compressing and to basically keep peak reduction, and keep it from over peaking. So anyway, so boom, that's my little lineup for my bus, right? Boom, which gives it a lot of good clarity, fullness. It brings your voice out. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of the goal. I feel like when we're recording, that's what you that's kind of what we're aiming for. And so, you can go in there and tune it, which, I do that a lot, but I'm not going to tune right now because, we still got some other steps to do. And, I usually tune as I mix to the beat. Cause, every beat is going to be different. Every song is going to be different. Your vocal is going to sound different on different songs. So you always have to keep in mind that you're going to be adjusting something. Something is getting adjusted. You feel what I'm saying? Something. If it's reverb, is this, is that, is something is going to get, adjusted. So that's that. Boom. We got that, man. Everything sound good. So now what I like to do is, I gotta add one of these we gotta add a bus channel for the, for these right here. Let's go ahead and do that too. And then, yeah, let's just go ahead and do that, right? Let's go ahead and do that, right? So boom, what we gonna do is, oh yeah, same thing we did. Double click. Add bus for selected channels. Add bus for selected channels. Boom. So boom, we added bus for our selected channels on that end. And what I like to do is kind of just put the same stuff on there. Because like I said, all it is just your ad-libs. Maybe you can change some stuff and make it like backing vocals and stuff like that. But we gonna get to that. So that's that. We gonna go ahead and line our stuff up on this one. Vitamins, compressor. So this is the bus for the ad-libs now. So they can kind of have the same, good quality sound to them and stuff. This so they can have the good quality sound to them. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Put that gate on that mud. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, so we at the bottom now. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, so that's that now. So that's what I did. I just kind of put them over there. And let's make sure it's working real quick. Yo. Yep, they working. See? It's moving for the, these. So that lets you know that it's working. Yeah. And you see it's not as loud as our regular vocals. Because this is going to be our ad-libs track, or a backing vocals track. So boom. Alright, so that's that. Man, I ain't gonna lie, this is sounding really good. Like for real, wow. It sounds better than my other mix. So I'm definitely gonna save this as a new template mix. But basically, so boom, we got all that set squared away, right? Boom, 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 boom. So now what we want to do is add a FX channel. I honestly use the FX for polishing. So let's do boom. 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 I usually kind of use the FX channel for polishing. I like to polish with that. I ain't gonna lie. So, boom. So we're gonna add bus for selected channels. No, we're gonna add FX channel. We're gonna add FX channel. That's what we're doing. Add FX channel. Boom. For this one, we have to actually make them. We gotta do them like this. So, go boom, and then we're gonna go FX. There we go, boom. And you gotta put the FX on this one. FX. So, what all we do to the FX down here, FX1, which we're gonna put FX main or FXM, so we know it's for the main track, and we need to make that mother scooter yellow. Let's make that mother scooter yellow. So we keep all that stuff all together. Feel me? Cheetah. There we go. I was like, dang, it's not letting me touch it. Alright, cool. So, alright, boom. So we got the yellow. Yeah, we got the yellows with the yellow. That's how I like to do it, to keep me, so I can know where stuff is. So, boom. So, as you can see down there, you got the FX channel, right? FXM. So now what we about to do is, and I'm probably gonna do this tomorrow because I am tired. I'm just gonna hook these FX up so you can hear how this shit sound, and I'm done. I'm done for today. I'm tired. I should have did this earlier. I'll probably do another one later or another time. But so for this, what I want to do is basically the same thing, bro. It's literally the same thing, but you kind of want to just kind of think like, look what you. It's when you're doing this, you want to do it while you're speaking into your microphone so you can hear the changes that you're making. You feel what I'm saying? So basically, we're gonna start off with another EQ off the muscle. That's like EQ. You want the best clarity that you can get. You want the most clarity, and that's what EQ is gonna help bring you. EQ is gonna help you bring you that clarity and that, you know, that good sounding quality. So we're definitely gonna do another EQ. So boom. We got on another EQ, right? Usually the EQ I like to do is I go down here to miscellaneous. They got some pretty cool stuff in here too. This is a standard EQ that came with my DAW, and I've been using it ever since. So it still works pretty good. And if you want, you can always like scroll through the different sounds or the different presets and see what you like best, or see what sound you're trying to look for. You see a little clarity, enhancement, you feel me? More bass on this one. Oh, I hear the bass too. More highs. Yes, sir, more highs. And this is more presence. I really like more presence. I be liking that one. It give it that full feeling, but I do also use the 50 hertz removal and the 60 hertz removal as well, which basically means if, you know, whatever's under 50, you're not going to be able to hear, and what's under 60, you're not going to be able to hear. But not like what 60 sound like right now. So we're going to go with the 60 high quality auto. That's what I like to do. I like to put it on high quality and then auto, and it kind of gave it this more tuned and very well-tuned sound type of vibe. That's what I'm getting. So like I said, so EQ first, I do the EQ, and then so next what I like to do is this it's kind of like a compressor, I guess, but it's not. It's a compressor and also another EQ. It's like a 2-in-1 thing, but I just really like how it sounds, like for real. Let's see where it's at. I can't think what it's called right now. Oh, there you go. Tricone. The Tricone. I like the Tricone. It sounds pretty good. So we gonna use the Tricone. I really like how it sounds. This is the Tricone. I just like how it sounds, and it has some saturation. You can add a little saturation to your voice. You feel me? That's why I kind of like it too. Add a little saturation to your voice. And then, it, you know, got a compressor. I usually put it about like at 6. You feel me? Like something like that, right? Boom. Really more than that. I put it like around 8 actually. I usually put it around like 8. Yes, sir. Yep, I usually put it around 8. Maybe put this on auto. You can put this on auto. Yeah. So boom, right? We got that now. That's my Tricone. I like the Tricone. It sound good. And it add that little bit of saturation you need to your voice. You feel me? So we gonna add a little bit more, about 30. 30. Yeah. About 30. Yeah, so now you damn, what the hell just going on? Alright, so now you can hear me a little better. Alright, so now what we gonna do is, after that one, right? Boom. So that's that. And then so now what I like to do, let's see what we got. Like I kind of just go off the dome. You feel me? I be just mixing. We got early Q. I try to kind of go off of what does my voice need? What is it missing? That's kind of what I go off of, right? And so I got a Pro EQ and Tricone on the effects. And so it sounds good, but it's not sounding too full to me. It's not sounding all the way full. So what I want to do is just basically, we're going to polish this up a little bit more. And yeah, so I think what I want to do is add, oh shit, I don't know what I want to do. It's like I want to add one of those. I don't know. Cause this sounds really good. This sounds really good. Let's leave it for now. Let's leave it like this for now, and then we're gonna go on to the next thing that needs to go on. Cause I was gonna add some stuff. I think I don't need that. Alright, so I do wanna say I love this bad boy right here. This is an expander. This thing is pretty cool too. And this is the one that came with my equipment. I mean, with my DAW, you know what I'm saying? This is one that came with the DAW. Noise removal. We're gonna do this noise removal right here. And I like the noise removal with the expander because it sounds super natural. It sounds so natural. I love it. So that's perfect right there. Oh my God, you see how that shit sound? Alright, so cool, right? Boom. And so, next thing, I usually do a fat channel, but I kinda don't want to. Maybe. It's a fat channel is basically a big ass. See, the fat channel is honestly more for a bus, but you can put it, if you want to put it there, you can. You can put it kind of in it. You just got to play with it, you know what I'm saying? Get the sound that you're looking for, but I use a bus, but I'm not too sure if I want to. I'm not too sure if I want to use a bus. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I might just go ahead and put the gate on there. Put the gate on this one. No, but actually I'm gonna do for this one, I'm gonna do the dynamic range. Man, I'm getting tired. I'm done. I'm done after this. I'm finna go to sleep. Looking for a processor. Work, don't stop. DJ, turn me up a little line. Why is it not popping up? Damn it. It should be somewhere in here. Work, don't stop. There you go. Dynamic processor. I knew I wasn't tripping, bro. It takes so long for me to get to this mud. Let's see how it sound when you put the dynamic processor on there. Hard. Yes, sir. 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 Hey, it's ambitious, man. Yo. Yo. Yeah, that's cool right there. I like it. All right, and then so after that, now we gonna add the reverb. It's something I'm missing, but it's not too important because it sounds really good right now. Yeah, I don't, honestly, I'm trying to learn how to not overdo things. I always put too much plugins on there. And whenever you do that, whenever you overdo it, when you put too many plugins on, it literally, what is the word I'm looking for? Encountering. You start encountering, latency. And that's something you do not want, You don't want any type of latency, which means your voice is picking up in your DAW like slow, or like it's not in real time. Like you're speaking and the vocals are just now processing and stuff like that. And you're like, dang, like it throws you off when you try to rap, you know what I'm saying? And then you'll have to start doing that. Oh, I gotta rap. You'll be trying to rap with your stuff muted when you want it on, because it sounds better and it helps you, make it more, give it a better cadence when you actually rap to the beat with the rhythm, you know what I'm saying? Versus you want to mute yourself and you can't hear how you sound. It doesn't, you want it in real time. So that's another little tip, man. Try not to do too much. I think this is actually perfect. this is actually perfect. Like I said, we put this on there. We put the gate. This is the dynamic range thing. Whatever I put on there, it's literally just for it's a gate. And so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go to the reverb, and I'll probably touch up on this tomorrow and do it, make it a little better. But so far, so good. Boom. Maybe we can throw some reverb on it. So with the reverb, you do have to get the time and put it in actual time and stuff like that. Cause you know, basically, and like I said, every song is different. So this is the reverb right here, and you can adjust it. You can adjust the reverb time, and I will show you how to get the reverb time probably tomorrow. But actually, I'll just tell you now. So to get the reverb time, and I like this reverb a lot because it has all these down here as well. And it actually has an actual EQ. You can EQ your reverb, which is very, very good. You know, you can shape the reverb up on your vocals and basically make them hit how you want them to hit. You know what I'm saying? You can. I like this one with the reverse because it gives it that creepy, ominous, spooky vibe. But anyways, to get your reverb time is basically I use Wave Monopoly, but I still use TuneBat to get my BPM for my songs. I don't use Wave Monopoly because I think Wave Monopoly be off. And that is true. I'm pretty sure you're like, well, if it's off for the song, what makes you think it's not off for the for the reverb delay, reverb time? And my thing is with that, I've never experienced nothing with the reverb time, getting it from there. It sounds good every time, so I just use that for that, and it sounds pretty good. You know, I actually like, you know, I like how it be sounding with the reverb on in real time, and you got it, you know, synchronized with the beat. It's like it's everything be in sync in cadence, and it's basically, you know what I'm saying, it's all like tied in and correlate. You feel me? So yeah, but that's about everything, man. I think it sounds pretty good. I'm just, you know, you gotta fix the I'm gonna have to fix the reverb on it, but so far so good. And so what we gonna do now is just kind of see how it sound with the beat and stuff, and that's kind of how you adjust like that. But let's see what it sound like. Yes, sir. I just put this all together for y'all, man. Yeah, it's ambitious on the dot, nigga. Never been a cop, nigga. Always been the type that rock, nigga. Alright, yeah, so let's see what it sound like. Yes, sir. I just put this all together for y'all, man. Yeah, it's ambitious on the dot, nigga. Never been a cop, nigga. Always been the type that rock, nigga. I just put this all together for y'all, man. Yeah, that's it, man. Ambitious on the dot, nigga. Never been a cop, nigga. Always been the type that. And that's it, man. That's how you do it, bro. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm liking the vibe on this. Like, for sure. I'm really finna have to, yeah, I'm keeping this. But that's how you do it, man. Whenever you're done, I'm pretty sure all dogs do this. Whenever you're done setting up your stuff, and so you don't have to go through this process again, you literally go to file, go all the way down. I'm pretty sure it's in every DAW. You just gotta look for it. You know what I'm saying? But you can save your stuff as a template, which saves all the work that you did. You know what I'm saying? All the stuff that you went through, everything that you went through, it saves it. But I'm gonna turn the mic off so I can save it without the mic being on. So whenever I jump in, it don't be just on or some crazy, you know. So yeah, but yeah, man, that's it, man. It's ambitious, man. I'm out, man. I'm really out, but that was cool, man. It was cool vibes, man. So yeah, give y'all that right there. Putting this on my YouTube. Y'all can go find this on my YouTube channel. I might edit it and mix it. I might mix it down for, you know, make it look better, sound whatever better on TikTok, and then post it on YouTube, because I actually do want my points to be just, you know, what's the word? I want them to be direct, like not me scattered like I was. I wanted everything to go in order, boom, 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 all the way through, and you gotta have a good vision of how to set your own studio session up. So yeah, and so yeah, we're replace live existing. No, 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 no. We're not gonna replace. I don't want to replace. We gonna do new. Or let's do ambitious mix one. Ambitious live mix. Live mix one. There we go. There we go. Of course, everything's adjustable. I just be putting shit. So that's that. So yeah, we got a whole new template ready to go, man. That's that, man. Saving that, man. I'm gone, man. I'm tired. Shit, that was fun though. I'm finna go watch my shit and edit it. But yeah, that was lit, man. So y'all catch me on all platforms, man. I'm doing the streaming, taking the streaming serious. It's streaming fun, and I love it, and I'm enjoying what I do. Love this shit. Yeah, yeah. If I can start making money off this, it's lit, boy. Bro, what is taking so long? Stop streaming. Okay, it's all tripping now. So I'm fast go here for your bitch ass. Force quit. Where you at, OBS? Force quit, yeah, brother.